I'm recording this. Fair warning. They're really necessary.
That praying?
How did we get here? And even worse, is it worth it? At the cost of being at war with your neighbors? That's why I'm running for mayor.
The story of Eddington has grown far beyond the quiet ideas it started with, slowly transforming into a project that feels alive, breathing with the ambition of everyone who has contributed to it. Over the past months, the world around this project has shifted, expanded, and sharpened itself, shaping a universe that tries to blend emotion with cosmic mystery. The latest updates focus on the deepening narrative direction, the evolving character arcs, and the immense technical improvements that have been made behind the scenes. Every piece of progress has added weight to the experience, pushing Eddington closer to becoming something unforgettable, something that stays with you even after the final frame fades. Recent developments have revolved heavily around the emotional core of the project. The creators have been refining the central storyline to ensure that it carries a stronger sense of human fragility, placing characters in moments where their doubts and vulnerabilities shape their fate more than any external threat. Instead of relying solely on spectacle, the team has pushed for quieter, more introspective scenes, moments where a single expression can reveal more than pages of dialogue. This shift has given the project a more grounded identity, allowing audiences to connect with the characters on a level deeper than before. One of the most significant updates is the transformation of Eddington's protagonist, who has slowly evolved from a simple observer of cosmic anomalies into someone burdened by the weight of discovering truths that were never meant to be seen. His journey now revolves around internal conflict, moral dilemmas, and the haunting realization that knowledge can be both a gift and a curse. This reimagined angle has opened new narrative doors, allowing the story to explore themes of responsibility, guilt, and redemption more boldly. The writers have spoken about building emotional gravity into every choice the character makes, ensuring that nothing feels empty or forced. Another major change shaping the project is the expanded role of the supporting cast. Instead of being background figures who simply push the story forward, each of them now carries a separate motivation that subtly influences the direction of events. Some characters have gained deeper backstories, including moments of personal failure and loss that now affect the decisions they make. This update not only strengthens the narrative complexity, but also helps create tension, as everyone's agenda is no longer aligned. Conflicts arise not from villains, but from the inner fractures between characters who want the same outcome, but fear different consequences. Technically, the production has undergone a major enhancement. The team has introduced a new approach to visual design that focuses on blending realism with dreamlike abstraction. Scenes that depict spatial distortions, gravitational anomalies, or moments where time bends no longer rely on overwhelming effects, but instead use subtle distortions, flickers, and micro-details that make the world feel naturally unstable. The aim is to create a visual identity that is unsettling without being confusing, beautiful without being overwhelming. The lighting has also been reworked to reflect emotional states, soft, fading glows for moments of vulnerability, and sharp, fractured highlights during high-tension sequences. Sound design updates have added incredible depth to the experience. Instead of using traditional orchestration for emotional beats, the team has chosen to incorporate layered ambient tones, distant pulses, and vibrations that mimic the hum of cosmic radiation. These choices help immerse the audience in a world where the unknown constantly whispers in the background. Even silence has become a powerful tool, used strategically to create pressure, anticipation, or the eerie calm before collapse. The creators have described the soundscape as a language of its own, designed to communicate things the characters cannot. The thematic direction of Eddington continues to evolve as well. What began as a story about cosmic discovery has shifted into a meditation on the price of curiosity. The universe in this project is not hostile, but indifferent, an infinite expanse that does not bend to human logic or emotion. This updated theme shapes every element of the story, from the environments to the character choices. Instead of portraying humanity as conquerors of the unknown, the project paints them as fragile beings trying to understand forces far beyond their comprehension. It is a reminder of how small we are, and yet how powerful our desire for truth can be. A major update has also come from the restructuring of the central mystery. Instead of placing the answers in the hands of advanced technology or ancient knowledge, the creators have grounded the mystery in something more philosophical. The question is no longer what is out there, but what are we becoming as we reach for things we don't understand? This subtle shift gives the story a more introspective nature. Viewers are invited to question not the universe, but themselves, their fears, their ambitions, and the boundaries they would cross for the sake of discovery. One of the most exciting changes announced recently is the expansion of the world building. New locations, once only hinted at, are now being fully developed. These include abandoned observatories swallowed by frost, underground stations filled with echoes from experiments gone wrong, and barren landscapes where time seems to stretch unnaturally. Each environment has been designed to carry symbolic weight, reflecting the psychological shifts of the characters exploring them. Nothing is random. Every place carries a memory, a warning, or a clue that contributes to the unfolding enigma. In terms of pacing, the project has been adjusted to create a balance between quiet tension and explosive revelation. Early feedback from internal screenings revealed that some sequences felt rushed, while others lingered too long. The team has since refined the timing of major scenes, ensuring that suspense builds gradually and every emotional payoff feels earned. The updated pacing now allows for deeper immersion, giving the audience time to absorb the magnitude of each discovery before being pulled into the next turning point. Another key update revolves around the symbolism woven throughout Eddington. Subtle motifs such as reflections, shifting shadows, flickering lights, and fractured mirrors have been added to visually represent the instability of truth within the story. These details appear throughout the narrative, offering clues for viewers who enjoy deeper layers of interpretation. The creators have hinted that these symbols will eventually converge into a single, powerful revelation, rewarding viewers who pay close attention. Behind the scenes, the project has made significant progress in refining character relationships. Bonds that once felt straightforward have now been complicated by mistrust, hidden motives, and unspoken fears. Some characters have begun to question the intentions of others, creating emotional rifts that heighten the tension of every shared scene. Instead of relying on external threats, the project draws its intensity from the fragile relationships between people who must work together, even when they no longer fully believe in each other. One particularly interesting update is the introduction of a philosophical layer to the dialogue. Conversations no longer serve merely as exposition, but instead invite reflection. Characters confront ideas about destiny, responsibility, and the fragile line dividing genius from destruction. The updated script makes the dialogue richer, more poetic at times, but never at the expense of realism. Each exchange feels grounded in human emotion, shaped by fear, hope, and the quiet desperation of people who feel the universe pressing in on them. Eddington's emotional tone has also undergone important refinements. The creators want the project to feel melancholic, vast, and atmospheric, something that leaves viewers feeling both small and deeply moved. Scenes now incorporate longer pauses, more expressive body language, and visual metaphors that mirror the characters' emotional states. The updates emphasize isolation, longing, and the silent burden of knowing too much. The overall mood has become powerful enough to linger with the audience long after the final scene. Production updates also reveal that the team has restructured several major plot turns. Some twists were expanded to carry more emotional weight, while others were redesigned to deliver a sharper impact. The aim is to make every revelation feel meaningful, seamlessly connecting character growth with cosmic mystery. The creators have been meticulous, ensuring that each twist is supported by earlier hints rather than appearing suddenly without reason. The final set of updates centers on the emotional message beneath the story. Eddington is no longer just a journey into the unknown, it is a reflection of human nature, exploring how fragile minds cope with impossible truths. The creators want viewers to feel that the project is not merely entertainment, but an exploration of the very idea of understanding. The project invites the audience to question what they believe in, what they fear, and what they are willing to face in their search for meaning. Every update has guided the story toward this deeper purpose. The world of Eddington continues to grow, transform, and refine itself with each passing phase of development. Every aspect story, character, visuals, sound, symbolism, and emotional impact has been carefully shaped into something more profound than before. The updates show a project moving confidently toward its greatest potential, becoming not only a journey through cosmic wonders, but a journey into the heart of what it means to be human. As the creators push forward, each improvement builds anticipation, drawing the audience closer to a universe where the mysteries of existence meet the fragile truth of the human soul.